how am I getting away with this right now? It's just like one of those fringe places where like it's used, but it's not at the same time. This is like one of the coolest amenities I've ever found in a church. There's a full event going on over there. Oh God. Where do we draw the line? Why you act crazy? Alright, so I'm gonna do my intro here in the car because I don't want any like bystanders around me who may be within earshot to hear me, but I'm parked at like this big church like parking lot and it's a Sunday morning, so everyone's here, so my car is gonna blend right in, so that'll be fine. But the church that I'm parked at is a big active church, you know, it's going on right now as we speak. But the building right here behind me, I believe is like half abandoned. And I actually think that this church used to be the active church. It's got like 4 different wings, and I think like the frontmost one is still active. I know it's used as like a food bank, but I do think there will be ways I can get into the rest of it and see if it truly is like half abandoned. So that's what we got going on. Let's go try it out. That's funny. You can actually hear like the church going on right now. That's the music from in there that they're singing. But we're interested in this one over here, the one that may or may not have some abandoned parts to it. So we're here in Louisville. We're on the Louisville trip. I've been striking out a lot. There's been like a lot of duds, a lot of places that just aren't working that I can't get into. They're just too like sealed up and everything. So I do have higher hopes for this one. See, back here, you can tell that they just don't use this part of the building. So all I need is just one little opening, one window to be out. There's a couple over there, but that'd be an extremely tight squeeze. I wouldn't be able to get through there, but I was right. This part is abandoned over here, at least. This is the part to be wary of. Like, the lawn is much more kept up here, even though this is still part of like the abandoned portion of the church. Yeah, I do see lights on over there in that building in front. That is the part that I know is used occasionally as like a food bank, so we definitely got to stick to this side. Honestly, I think we're just better off just cramming through those tiny little windows I saw in that other corner. Yeah, this is gonna be extremely uncomfortable, but you know me, I'm crazy thin, so I can make stuff like this work. Listen. Something's beeping. I don't see anything in here. I don't see any sensors or cameras, so I don't think that was me that caused that. But I also wasn't listening to see if it was like constant or anything, so I say we just press on. There's beeping in here too. Thought it was coming from the other direction. I see signs of construction work, but that's cool. That little pastor's podium. It says system trouble. And honestly, if I wanted to, I could just get out by opening this door, I think. Yep. Alright. Good. That's gonna make this a lot easier. Here's what we're gonna see. There's gonna be a cafeteria somewhere around here. I guess there's gonna be a place for like where high school kids would have been. There's gonna be a youth center and a library up above, and then dorms on the top. Oh, that was it right there, the cafeteria. That's where I just walked through. There is power in here, as you can plainly see. I just can't be wandering into any random food bank though. And for those who don't know, like a food bank is just like a thing where charity services, like a church like this, can like collect food and supplies for the less fortunate. All right, this is what's on the very end of the building. I see a lot of like renovation style business going on here. Almost like there was a flood or something. It's so eerie how I can still hear the active church right over there. Whoa, look at this. Unbelievable. This is somebody's like filming studio. Look, they got a green screen there. They got all these lights. And this is literally like so active. Like everything in here looks so fresh. From those little like Easter props. Literally. That's like mimicking like Easter eggs. And in the point in which I'm filming this, Easter was just a couple weeks ago. So like people were just here. This is insane. We have actively charging camera batteries here. All right, as much as I'm like geeking out about this because I was like a TV like studio student in high school or college, I mean, well, both technically. This is so fresh that there could actually be people in even this half of the building. You know, I said like half of this is abandoned. Never mind. This isn't even fully abandoned. That's all way too fresh. We've just once again snuck into kind of like an active-ish style building. You know how I said the other room that was clearly like someone's studio, like film set? This looks like a desk, almost like a prop anchor's desk. It's not even a prop though, it's a full desk. It's just been unassembled. All those trophies too. Wow. What is that sound? Yeah, something in here just kicked on. All I see are lockers. What's making that noise? Is that just like the electricity or like the AC or heating? It must be. This is so cool, but like so sketch at the same time. Because I am clearly in like a full-fledged building with like power and AC, heat, and everything. Yet, it's still kind of like half abandoned looking, you know? You know what I mean? This is just like one of those fringe places where like it's used, but it's not at the same time. All right, I need to know how to get to the other wings of this building because this is just the direction I'd have to go. That looks blocked off. That does not look like a natural, like just hallway end section. Voices. That sounds like there's people right here in this building right now. There's a full event going on over there. Look at everyone in there. This is so dumb. I hope no one can see me right now. This is so stupid. What am I even doing? I shouldn't go any farther. But then again, how hilarious would it be if I just walked in there and joined them? But I'd look way out of place. Oh, okay, let's not make noises. That is a no-go zone. Wonder what this is. They didn't even bother locking it. Whoa. What is this, a kitchen space? It is. And again, everything in here looks so fresh. At this point, with there being people actively in here, and all this fresh stuff, just scratch everything I said about this even being half abandoned. It's not even half abandoned. There's just one wing that they don't really use, and I happen to get into it. They're probably straight up cooking up stuff in here. This big, like, walk-in freezer. What are the odds it's actually, like, functioning and there's stuff in there? It is. It straight up is. And it's freezing cold in here. It's literally an active, like, refrigerator place. Dude, how am I getting away with this right now? Like, how? How am I here? This is so active. Here's another functioning freezer right here. Full of stuff. There's some good looking ice cream there. I'm actually afraid to open any door because I may wander into like somebody's big group. It's actually kind of dumb of me to do this on a Sunday. Do you think those people would be able to see me if I walked by here? What about over here? Because look, that's their room there. And then there's like a secret hallway that just goes around it. Now, look at all that, those power things there, and there's straight up like a Wi-Fi router or whatever that is. Oh God. I just heard footsteps. It sounded like there were footsteps in that hallway about to come my direction. Okay, now what? This is ridiculous. What if I go this way? Yeah, I can't get in. There's only one thing left to do, and that's to go see the upstairs. Surely there's nobody upstairs in any level of this disrepaired building right now, so maybe that'll allow me to segue over into some of the other portions of it. Youth Center. Wow. I don't know how I'm getting away with this. Look at this. The youth center is an entire like gym, look. Why is that moving? The door was just moving. Huh. I guess it's just airflow. This is an awesome room too. Look at the stained glass. Look, and there's a segue into the next portion over there. So maybe I'm right. Maybe this upstairs will allow me to walk around because no one's going to be up here. At least I assume no one is. Anything kind of goes in this building right now. Giant pool table. There's a full backboard. There's just no rim though. Big piano there. This is kind of like a hype youth center, not gonna lie. I wish my church was like this back in the day. That was the creepiest sounding thing. Look at all those NBA banners up there. Got like back meeting rooms over here. There's another podium. People still writing names on that board. Bro, this would be so ridiculous. All right. Any ongoing uses of this building? Please, if you find this, subscribe to me because this is really stupid what I'm doing. And I definitely deserve it, if that makes sense. All right, I'm getting too comfortable in here. At any minute, like, someone could just walk around one of these corners, since apparently there's people right below me at this point. But literally, this is like one of the coolest amenities I've ever found in a church. Like, this is like a whole activities room gym just for youth. That is so cool. I did see something over on the other side over there that I want to go check out. It said library. Except for that pool table, these games are not in very good shape though. Foosball is all tipped over. Air hockey is missing one of its 4 legs. But still, it's crazy that this is all in here. What's going to be left in the library? This tape with like the marker writing on it is talking about drywall and carpet and stuff. But if I were to have to guess, it's probably a renovation project that they gave up on. Who knows? I mean, this whole like half abandoned side of the building could be just used for like storage or something right now. Remember when I came in, this said library. So these are some of their books, I guess. Before I go higher, I want to go back through there and see just how far into this building I can go. I'm thinking if I keep on going this way, we're going to keep seeing more building, more halls, more corridors. Here's what I'm going to tell you what I expected. I expected this to be like a half abandoned building that was like just completely barricaded from the rest of the active parts. But you can actually get to the active parts from in like the abandoned parts. So it's like, that's why I'm so confused. I'm like, where do we draw the line? Like, what do we really call an active building, and what do we really call like just a fully abandoned one? I don't get these stairways though. They're so sporadic and random. Some of them don't even really go anywhere. Please keep door closed. Do I feel daring enough to open it? Well, it is dead bolted there. So, I guess that is technically where we draw the line. We finally reached a place where they did block it off. So, as confused as this has made me, with like the weird conditions and just the weird circumstances, I am kind of vindicated because I was right. Like, the part that is blocked off was the part that I thought was active, and I thought the rest of it wasn't active. It's a little more active than I thought, clearly, judging by all this, but like, I was still able to get to it, so I was kind of right in a way. Let's keep going higher. Wonder what we're gonna see around here. Christmas decorations, wood. Looks like props. A lot of this looks like props. Back at home, in my own basement, I have this exact same dartboard. Up here, there's really no like corridor though. Like, I just went up and this was kind of it. Guess we'll just have to go back down and backtrack some more. Remember that sign from earlier? That sign said that it was going to be like dorms up here. So let's see these dorms. Exactly. Men's dorms. This is actually really cool though. It does kind of look like a college dorm hall. These would have all been like somebody's room. Would have been probably a pair of bunk beds, like one over there, one right here. You can even see the outlines of where like little nightstands and tables would have once been. This probably would have been like a 2-person room. It's like a lounge room with that nice looking couch. By nice looking, I mean it probably would have been pretty comfy back in the day, but now it's disgusting. It's more like community kitchen space. Ew. Old stained mattresses. Yikes. And see, here we go again. Another random staircase. Where's this one gonna take me? And I just found a terrifying cellar. Kind of like a workshop. Oh wait, what's this? Goes farther? What is this? Oh wow. And I'm back here. So that was that group party's room. Just went in a big circle. Because this is where I was when I thought I heard people coming my way. That room is completely dead now. There's no one left. So, should I try to go over there? I think we have to. Or maybe not. There was somebody coming that time for sure. For sure. Let's get out of here. Coast clear. Good. I don't even know why I'm filming here right now. I just need to end this video really quick, but I don't know if you heard that again, but there were like very distinct footsteps walking straight towards me for a second time in that hallway. So I decided to call it quits there. I think I saw everything that I like feasibly could anyway, without just wandering into like some person or somebody over on like the active side. So this Louisville trip has been like a trip of firsts. I've had so many crazy things happen that I've just never seen before, so I guess that's another one to add to the list, but I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. And after I just did that outro, I realized that I had dropped my key somehow next to that window that I crawled in to start the video, so I had to go back, and luckily, fortunately, it was still right there, so now we're done. See you next time.